Hi everybody, we're back for one of our mini lessons. Today we're going to go over one of our science topics of plants. First, what we're going to do is we're going to break down the plant so that you can see what the different parts are. Now, the first part is the flower. The flower is the pretty part, and it's what attracts the bees and other things so that they can fertilize it. Now, the reason it wants to fertilize it is because right in here, sometimes, usually in flowers, there is a seed. So the seeds are what regrows another flower. Now, when you plant a seed, it's down here in the dirt, and it sprouts up and creates the roots and the flowers and all that. But the seeds are found in the flowers or the fruit. Now, next part of the flower is the leaf. The leaves are very important because they absorb the sunlight because they're usually green, and the green has something in it called chloroplast. And chloroplast is what converts the sun and water energy into sugar. All right, next we have the stem. The stem is actually what carries things back and forth through the flower and supports some of the flower. And finally, we have the roots. The roots are the start of the plant. It absorbs nutrients from the soil, water from the soil, and it spreads out so the plant has some structure or some base to support it. All right, so now we know the parts of a plant. What does a plant need? Well, it has to be outside, so it needs air. Now, also needs something that we see up above, though not much of today. It needs sun. Okay? This plant needs soil, though we had a discussion about the fact that not all plants need soil because some of them are air plants. That means that their roots are just loose and they catch what they need as they go along. They're very, very resourceful plants, but you don't see many of those. Most plants need to be planted in soil. And then they also need something that falls from the sky. It needs water. Okay? So plants need soil, water, sun, and air. Okay? Now, let's turn this around and discuss why. Well, there is a process that we've been learning about where plants convert something in the air to something we need, something in the soil and the air into something that we need and they need. So that process is called photosynthesis, or the carbon dioxide oxygen cycle. So we're going to do a quick drawing of photosynthesis and the carbon dioxide and oxygen cycle. So first, let's do photosynthesis. I can't write that word upside down. Photosynthesis. So that's when the sunlight is absorbed into the chloroplast in the leaf, and combined with the water and nutrients from the soil to make what? Something that's really sweet. It's something that you have in your candy. It makes sugar. So all plants make sugar. So let's see this. Let's do sun plus water plus nutrients equals sugar because of the chloroplast. So sun, water, nutrients equals sugar. That is photosynthesis. Now, for the other one we learned about, I'm only doing these quickly because you guys already know them, is the CO2 to O2 process. So this one, we have CO2 just floating around in the air. And then the plant takes it in. Draw that farther over. Okay, so the plant takes it in, and they give us oxygen. And then we breathe in the oxygen. And we give the plants CO2. And it kind of has a little circle of CO2, why is that so hard to do upside down? CO2 to oxygen and back to CO2. So if we didn't have the plants, we wouldn't have oxygen. But if the plants didn't have us, they wouldn't have CO2. So we need each other. It's kind of really cool. All right, when next we come back, we're going to talk about categorizing plants and putting them where they need to go, as well as by what they need. So we'll see how that goes. Take care. Talk to you soon.